Okay, so now that I made a few videos and I kind of feel like I got a chance to share a little bit about my story and why I've started this channel, um, I really want to make sure that I keep the videos short because I know that all of our time is very limited. And to be honest, we don't have that long of attention spans these days. Um, so if you want to know more about the story or why I've done what I'm doing, then you're going to want to watch videos 1, 2, and 3. Otherwise, pick up here. See if there's something you like or something you're interested in. Um, so I've been thinking about the fact that we don't treat our mental health the way we do our physical health. As a society, it's not acceptable to talk about the two in the same way, right? So we worry so much about our physical health that we actually go to the doctor when there's nothing wrong with us. We go for well checks to make sure we continue to stay well. In fact, it's so beneficial to do that to prevent something from becoming a really big problem that insurances encourage us to do that. Like there's rewards if you do that. You don't pay anything because they want you to do that. But it's not the same with our mental health at all. And I don't know about you, but my physical health is always better when my mental health is better. I know that exercising will help my mental state, but if I can't get to the exercising in the first place, then I'm not going to get that benefit, right? Um, we run into people and we ask them how they're doing, right? And it's completely acceptable for them to say they're they're not doing well if they're talking about because of their health, right? Um, they sprained their ankle, they're getting sick, they got over the flu, whatever it may be. We are sympathetic, we offer advice, we may even suggest going to the doctor. But if you ask somebody how they are and they tell you they're not doing well because of their mental health, then they've crossed some line. Um, we don't worry about our mental health until it's a problem. And usually by then it's a really big problem. And just like with our physical health, we've waited so long that it's going to take us a while to get through it, right? Um, Work. It's an acceptable reason to miss work because you're sick, right? Or because you knew you just really needed a day to rest so that you could prevent yourself from getting sick. You just really run down. But it's not okay to miss work because you needed a mental day. And we all do. Everybody does. You don't have to actually have a mental health problem in order to need a mental health day, right? Um, we're stressed. There's a lot asked of us, and we put a lot of pressure on ourselves too. So it's really important that we change that. We need to make it acceptable to see a counselor or a psychologist or a psychiatrist. It's not okay to talk about medication if you need it for your mental health, but it's okay to talk about needing medication for your physical health. This is a problem, right? This is a big problem. And I know that we're starting to become aware and that we're starting to look at it differently. Um, but unless we all play a part in that, unless we all start to talk about our mental health like we do our physical health, we're not going to get where we need to be, right? And mental health is important even if you don't have anxiety or depression or a mental illness of some sort. Your physical health is important too, even when you don't have a certain disease, right? We still worry about it. So I guess my challenge to you would be to start doing that, to start to start talking about your mental health the same way you do your physical health. If you would tell somebody you weren't feeling well because of physical reasons, then you should tell them you're not feeling well because of mental reasons. So my challenge that I give you for that is the same that I give myself. It's important that we start to make a change with that so that society sees it more as a norm than it does right now. That's all I've got for today, guys. Bye.